3:33, and we are live. We're trying to get some red brick people together, talk about the insane. Okay? Insane in the brain. So, here we go. Start the show. What is insane?
Hello, America. Hello, world. Hello, YouTube. Hello, red brick people. This is insane. I'm doing videos about the insane. Those insane people that are running the show. Those insane hocus pocus locus, folks. You see what I'm saying? So here we are. Middle building of Connecticut Hospital for the Insane. Middletown. Okay? Middletown. This is the middle building.
Who is there?
Okay.
What's going down? I see we got somebody came up.
1909. Okay, folks, do you believe that?
Oh,
man?
they're gone now.
They built that for the insane. Are you insane? All over the
Officer
place.
Sicknick. Officer
Right.
Sicknick.
Okay, Connecticut Valley Hospital. What it looks like today. Bunch of it missing. You see, folks, they're insane in the brain. All over America, all over the world, these people got these buildings redesignated as insane asylums, these glorious structures that were self-sufficient buildings, had pump houses in them, thermal heating, and all kinds of stuff, folks. So there it is. Are you insane in the brain? Huh? Look, you can even buy some insane OG today for your brain. Insane in the brain. See? Crossing boundaries. I'm telling you. They're full of shit, folks. They've been lying to us about everything. Okay, we're going to start a little series.
What's up there?
Start talking about
Officer Sicknick. But you gone. You only stayed for a second, huh?
Everything they tell us is a lie. So, know that here we are, looking at the middle building of Connecticut Hospital for the Insane. Now we're going to start walking the Black Mirror together. Red bricks, people. Get on the red brick road, not the yellow brick road. Yellow brick road is the lie, the narrative lie. So follow the red brick people and help spread the word. All the mountains are melted buildings. These people have been lying to us about everything. To those who call yourselves Christian, read in the Word. God says, I'll leave you homes you didn't build. Where? I just showed you all over the place. There it is. Quick little intro to what we're doing right now. So, come on board. Let's talk about the insane asylums all over the place. And the narrative lie they gave us. Let's educate ourselves and help one another see that they're all full of shit and they've been deceiving us. Red bricks, Chief Joseph Domain, and the video. Now we're gonna start the show, though. See what I mean? Peace. They're insane.
Peace.
Hello.
Peace. So, nobody else out there. We had Officer Sicknick for a minute, but Officer Sicknick, he just stayed not for 30 seconds. So, yo to you, Officer Sicknick. Sorry, whatever happened, we missed you. But it was only seconds. So, anyway, and we just thought we'd start this today. We share a screen. Okay, we share the entire screen. We'll share the entire screen. So here we go. We're on Streamyard. You see Officer Sicknick came in. So there's some of the features from Streamyard. To those who'd like to use it, it's really cool software. Could be some other things added, but this is really cool. Um, anyway, here we are, middle building of Connecticut Hospital for the Insane. Huh? 1890 to 1909. Ain't that a bitch, folks? You know damn well they didn't build this for the insane back then, just to use that for this period of time. Okay? You know how much money it cost even back in 1890 if they would have built it and they didn't build it, folks? Okay? What's insane is that we believe they're goobly gop, but everybody's so busy doing stuff, they don't have no time to pay attention to what's going down. There's another plan of the hospital. See, and it was another self-sufficient run building, free energy buildings that were all over here that were inherited. All the capitals of America look similar to this kind of building structures. Yeah, and they were insane. They were insane to people. It's insane. I mean, and creepy. They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. The Addams Family. Yeah, for real. Now look at that. Again, red brick. And when they give you this narrative cream shit brick, that's just because the carbon red was cooked out to shit, bro. Go ask Jerry DeCamp and Spartan Red, Derek, them guys, they'll tell you. There's another insane asylum. They'll give you a line, date, and narrative. What they did is they took them buildings over in the past, designated as those buildings, and then began doing the same thing all over the world. And you'll notice insane asylums like this all over the world. Huh? Look, this is the kind of shit we built here in America, right? All these beautiful. My God, folks, can we wake up to these monsters? Look, I'm gonna look at this one here, for example. Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Okay, West Virginia. Constructed on the Allegheny Lunatic Asylum began in 1858. Now look for your Freemason Masonic numbers and symbols and signs. Sign everywhere, sign. And was completed in 1864. Ain't that funny? They're fixing this son of a bitch up, around fucking time when fucking we got a civil war going on. They're fixing it up. There ain't nothing stop nothing, right? They fixed it up then. The building, which was designed in Kirkbride plan style, that's bullshit, was self-sufficient. That's what I just told you. Not only did it have its own farm, waterworks, and even cemetery. Look at it. The cemetery located on 666 acres of land, right? The long staggered wings of the asylum were built specifically to bring fresh air and sunlight and to give patients privacy, which is something many were not used to during that time period. Ain't that funny? That nice narrative you're giving. They're monsters. They're monsters taking these buildings from us, telling you they built them, allocating funds from tax dollars to say that they built them and they only fixed them up. We all want reparations. We want these leaders taken out of office. These people who help proliferate this game, these Smithsonian Institutes, all these crooked people, man. They are insane. Here's another one. St. Albans Sanatorium. Okay. They used electroshock therapy and insulin coma therapy and all kinds of evil shit. Another red brick building of the past that they redesignate and torture people in. See, and we paid for it. See, wake up, America. Wake up, world. Waverly Hills Sanatorium. Look at this. This is how they build it for crazy people then, too. With these cool shit like this up here, from the past, huh? See, as you start lining up in your head, you starting to see it. Are you still insane? Turn off your TV and you might do your brain a favor. Videos unavailable all of a sudden now because we're talking about stuff. See, it's always unavailable when you're just about. Matter of fact, I'll tell you something. I was looking to do some research on this, and it's going to be an arduous task because a lot of stuff's being scrubbed and taken down. A lot of stuff of the past that I researched in the same fields because I went to history fields of what I viewed in the past. and things are gone. Images gone, images gone, images gone. And you'll see that more and more. So start saving that stuff to your hard drives when you got it, folks. We'll have evidence, but they can't eradicate the evidence. They'd have to scrub the whole world. They'd have to blow the whole world up for us to not say that all the mountains are melted buildings and all the capitals were red brick buildings inherited by a, a group of scumbag people who are doing this right now. Same thing in Afghanistan, giving you that crap goobly gob, folks. That's the truth. See? So anyway, take a look here. Some more pictures of the insane past of these buildings they were supposed to build for the insane. You know. So right now, as you hear me talk, I'm looking at the same screen you are. I can't see anything in the comment section if anybody showed up or whatnot. We had one cat show up. But he didn't even stay 30 seconds. We must have really impressed him, or he's insane. Maybe more insane than us. So anyway, it gives you more examples of how insane it is for us to believe anything. Government, they are the conspirators. They come up with the term conspiracy theorists, and they're the only ones conspiring. Matter of fact, folks, do you know that they have tricked us? They've created laws to say they can create propaganda against us and not be held accountable criminally for anything they do wrong. Well, it's time to get those people who okayed that welded in cells. Right and wrong is what our government's going to be in the future. Right and wrong. And what you did is you taken bad things and you say they're good, and good things and make them bad. And it's time to show the world how sinister you all have been, and where you originated from, and where you're at, and where you're residing now. And I'll tell you, folks, it's the neutral country, and those people who belong to that neutral country are all over our America, all over the world, doing the same thing that they're doing right now, tricking us into some hocus pocus. So don't believe these freaks. Nothing, folks. So wrap it around your head. So I'm going to go check now. We'll do some more walking around in the black mirror here in a minute. Let's see what's going on right now. Hope we caught all that. Nobody else is there. It is 3:46. This is an insane past one. Maybe we'll hopefully someone else will come on. I don't know who that was. Officer Sicknick, but he's gone. I don't know what kind of handle that is. You know, we don't need no officers. We don't need no people who are claiming to be part of the system and think that that's right. They are all whacked in the head. So, Officer Sicknick, I don't know what you're an officer of, but if you're a police officer, quit your job because you're serving the children of sedition. It's all a lie. They're protecting those people who've stolen your past and have masks on your children and telling you to be injected. So wake up there, Officer Sicknick. You got something to say? There'll be a invite link in the chat. You could join. Want to say something? Here you go, Officer Sicknick. Looking to anybody to join. Talk about the truth. If you got some truth to say, come on. Right there's the link. Right there's the link, officer. So if you're an officer, click the link. Come on board. I'll educate you about the truth. Maybe you can rally up the rest of the boys in blue, and we can flip it on those people in the purple people leader group. Yes. So come on board there, Officer Sicknick, and bring the boys in blue and keep the weapons, and we'll go after the purple people leaders. How about that? Let's do that. So there it is, Officer Sicknick. You got a chance to join. Speak your mind. So don't be a coward. So what else is going down here? We're going to take 5 minutes and see if anybody else shows up. Maybe in the meantime, I can stop sharing this screen here for a minute. Hey, we got 2 people. Isabella, what's up, dude? Morgan, it says your devices are. Oh, there you are, brother. What's up, brother?
I'm not looking for an officer, but you got me. I mean.
Hey, man, what's going down, man? I'm going insane in the brain, my man.
You got like augmented reality on the phone. They say that's the future of streaming, by the way, not the past. So I mean, you're just ahead of the curve. They say, you know what I'm saying? That's augmented reality, right?
Well,
Streaming?
you know what? Because I don't want to be the focus. If it was up to me, I wouldn't even have my ugly mug on here. See?
What's his name? Spartan does the same thing, brother. Spartan Red, right? He does.
Yeah,
the same
you know
thing
what? I started doing this, and I see
the sparkles.
Well, yeah, with the sparkle stuff, right?
Yeah,
but
man.
See
Because
how
I
he's
thought
using...
about it, and I was like, he's keeping his anonymity. He's keeping a character so that he can still, you know what I mean, walk around, and it's his face still. And it gives it, you know what I mean? It's something more. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of something, you know, a little sparkle. But yeah, man. No,
we got two people watching us. You and I don't know the other person. One other person that sounded off a minute ago, right here, dude. See him? Officer Sicknick.
What do you do?
He didn't say nothing. He just said, yo, and that's it. And I tried to talk to him, but he didn't show up. And so that's why I was saying, what's your officer of? If your officer,
that's what I mean. I have my occupational health and safety because I went to college. The board came down, and if you got like above a certain mark, and you know, and you had like no missed classes, you got on the board of occupational health and safety. What that means is that you can walk around with the green book. You can call a secondary member if you want.
Right.
Shut down the line. Now, it's at level 1, but it does mean that you can be called this. Like, we need an occupational health and safety person here. Okay, will you do it? It's like, okay, we'll pay you this much for a couple hours. But that's pretty much the job that I would have ever. Is, hey, we need.
What, you rolling the joint there, brother?
Yep. I got
nice,
already chopped up, man. Yeah,
well,
so like,
I'm gonna get me something going here, man.
That's basically what I could do. You get what I'm saying, right? We need an occupational health safety guy here for law. Okay, I could get called and get paid a couple hours work. Can I walk in somewhere with the green book and go, hey, yeah, but I have to wait 2 weeks. I have to call a secondary member, you know what I mean, like somebody else who's and then that member has to come down, agree with me at the improvements, and then if the person makes any improvements in a 2-week period or the next time I show up or past 2 weeks, if they've begun, not if they're done, if they've begun, I can't say anything. I say, oh, hey, thank you. Yeah, right on. We started that. It's like, okay, that, because what more can I ask, right?
Right.
We started doing what you said, man. You didn't, a time frame too? It's like, I can't give you legal sanction on a time frame, really. It's like, you're doing something. Thank you. Because I am allowed to go back there at some other point and be a prick about it, but you get what I'm saying, right? It's basically, but I do know that somehow the job gets done, because in Canada, everybody, whenever I bring it up, there's usually one guy in a group that'll go, oh, the green book guy, those guys are pricks. I hate those guys. And they don't do nothing personal towards me, but it always makes me go, cool, right on. It makes me proud to be a part of that, because it sounds as if it's not a bullshit thing. And just to say that, right? It actually sounds as if some guy shows up with a green book, the fear of God goes into the men on the floor, and they start shaking, because the guy with the green book can say, you have to do something here, and they actually have to do something. So anyway, it's just.
I'm gonna roll one real quick, bro. I don't want to cut you off, nothing, but I gotta step over here. I won't be able to hear you.
An officer can be anything. With a name like that, coming up like that, I very well expect him to be wildlife. I'm serious.
All right. Well, let me.
And I have no problem with those guys.
All right,
I'm
sir.
not with the other either. It's how you do your job and how you treat me. A lot of times, the law is written this way and that way. But if you interpret that, then keeping people safe, right? And then you interpret it that way, there's no problem. Keeping people that are respect safe, right? Well, yeah, they're paying your salary. Okay, I'm a civil servant. Okay, sounds like you're probably doing a nice job.
Let me go over here and roll one, brother.
Clearly, there's a problem ever. You can even pick up a guy properly on a warrant. I've seen it done. It's dealing with people that with alcohol that you can have that where it's like, look, I've got my boxing gloves on. They're on for a reason. Ah ouais, c'est ça. Ah ouais. No, c'est bravo. You know, when you show up, you know, to bateau, you know, ah ouais, you know, like we got a boat, we got a, you know, and the brasse, you know. It's like as long as it's understood, you know.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. And
someone else was there, but they left. I don't know who else was there.
Feelings too serious, you know what I mean, in city and all that. And people take it too like not that it's not serious, but there are people there that's like they get a scratch and all of a sudden lawyers get involved and it's just crazy. So you know what I mean? Unless you're in a state where you know the people, you know the county, you know the you know what I mean the sheriff or whatever, and you went to school with these guys. I wouldn't get
else is
fight
there?
with them outside of the bar, you know what I mean? But if you did, go for it, you know what I mean? And settle shit properly. Like, you know, don't let it keep on building up until all of a sudden somebody grabs a gun. But that's what punks do, okay? That's what punks do. Real men. If you really want to let it go, you fight it out and then you have a drink if you can, you know, or you part ways. But you know what I mean? That's not the point. The point is to settle it. Anyway. But that's why if you're cool, you use this first. It's like, hey, maybe we could, you know, just smoke a joint. And it's like, oh, that works too. Nature do the schmoozing. Yeah, man.
All right.
I was watching that video with Buddy on the piano. Way better than I thought on the playback. Way better on the playback. He was like he was really good. You know what I mean? Like
he's a talented soul, man.
Yeah. It wouldn't have been as good if, but like, I just want the chance to jam with him. And when he keeps changing songs, it's hard.
Would you just roll one? You gonna smoke it or what?
Oh, yeah. Just lit it. I was waiting for you actually to be respectful. I didn't know if you'd lit yours or not, so I was like, gonna wait to light it up.
All right, then. To you, sir.
Yeah, man. Hey, things have been really cool at Disney World the last couple of days too, man.
Cheers.
Yeah, bro. Cheers. Mostly it's the guy's DJ skills, though. He plays the music that I just love. Right.
Well, anyway, I was doing a little thing this morning. Yeah, and, you know, a lot of stuff been getting dumped in my lap that I didn't want, but a lot of it was about like insane asylums, man. And I was on a jaunt for hours and hours and hours, and I discovered so many fucking inaccuracies to their fucking narrative, you know, about the timelines that they built shit, and then I find images of the places that sooner than they said that was supposed to be there and built. And man, I have so much shit. I don't even know how to do a video anymore, bro. I think I'm about ready to just take my hat off. Oh, it's off right now. Take my hat off and pass this off to the next generation, because I don't know, bro. It's starting to get on me where I don't know. Just with life itself, and then to come here to say some shit on YouTube, it's like I put so much effort in it in the past, where all I did is got cheated out of 10 years worth of videos, no money as a result of that, nor was I ever after money. I was only trying to wake people up. But I always thought, you know, when I got to the point where I got monetized, I thought, yeah, well, that would be nice to start getting paid, because some of my one videos in the past, I got a lot of hits. And if you do how much you get, you know, a tenth of a penny per view, after so many views, that adds up. I would have had at least, you know, a nice little chunk of change to do something, you know what I mean? But they screwed that up too. So
you take the experience that you get from having the,
you know, so here we are, but I still get up and I still try to do it.
Yeah.
You know what? Like,
You're
look,
still
Morgan,
batting right now, man. You're still batting right now.
A
Some guys
minute
didn't even do it.
we had 2 people here. Okay, and it just me and you. But now on the board it says nobody's watching us. See,
I still go.
it's like
I don't
we always
like it,
get
but
driven to the back of the pack. Nobody,
now.
all the time with their algorithms of what you're saying and so forth. And then where I looked in the past of a bunch of stuff from insane asylums, the websites are still up. Pictures are unavailable. Pictures are unavailable. Pictures, they're starting to scrub that more.
Even
you know what? I'll say in the beginning of the pandemic, when I was started to use like BNF Gallica, that Martin Leideke and other guys were using, I started emphasizing some of their videos and got some great information of the past. That's a narrative lie. And now you go look at BNF Gallica and they're scrubbing the shit out of shit. You can't do a lot of things that you could do in the past with BNF Gallica. It's just more evidence that they're just, collaborating to silence us. And they're worried. They're very worried. That's why they got so much crap going on in the world. That's why they're chemtrailing the shit out of us.
Platforms out with either new packaged as soon as they saw the potential market there. Now, the information's been packaged, placed in what we call these, arrays, and on, click here, click there, user friendly, meaning it feels good to click the button, go into gallery, open up the picture, open up the corresponding article, and have it happen seamlessly. Now,
right.
At first, all those packages said, join up, use free, have this much access at the beginning, try it out, see that the platforms work. Then, whether you know this or not, it's going to switch on.
A lot of tracking cookies.
Boom, it's going to switch on you deliberately because they, as well as yourself, are a business. And they set that up at the time, it's all popular, right? The market's there. Boom. They get the people to use it, open it up, and then it becomes, rather than it being, oh, this is happening or this is happening, this is just an idea. But good business, which I would think the model would be made on primarily, would state, give them the user-friendly platform along with complete access to the archive as much as they can so that they get used to using it, and then yank it back, because it's a model that I've seen my entire life. And I don't even think it's nefarious when it's stated, especially with the thing on the galleries. I would suggest just going back and seeing if like which ones we're being upfront about. Look, we give you complete access, and then after a month, 2 months, whatever, or 90 days, we're gonna trim it back and trim it back and trim it back, so that now you do need to buy the $5.99 package or the $9.99 package. Nothing insane like like $99 now, $100 a month or anything, but they do encourage it. I'm not sure with the gallery and the archives ones, but I was using them like slightly. I knew I wanted to go into more, but not all the other gentlemen are still doing such an excellent job. Stuffed beagles, even to a lesser extent, like the wooden nickels when he goes out there. It's the critical thinking on both ends of the spectrum.
How close is your mic? Can you get your mic closer?
No more right and wrong. Blow it all up so that you're just looking at each individual picture and appreciating it for what it is, each artist for who they are, so you don't have to hate anybody. You know what I mean? Because you're not looking at it with an assumption in your mind of what you're looking at and what a political agenda of, well, when I'm done looking at these pictures, it's certainly going to reinforce what I believe. That's not a cool way to look at things, man. Because what if you're actually seeing something new and you're not seeing it because of your mind, and what you think.
I'm past my hours of free on this stream, this Streamyard. They tell me that my free version's over. I only get so many hours and I used them up. And they says I'm one of the ones that used more of them than some of their paid members. They had to point that out to me. No, now it won't record for me, but it will still send the stream over to YouTube.
I see what you're saying, because mine's obviously still my. Oh no, wait, I'm on yours. Yeah, I'm not recording this one and sending it off. Like I don't get to keep this video.
Do you have StreamYard? Do you use StreamYard?
No, it says it in the top corner, right hand corner, because I have it downloaded and on mine so that I can hook up with you when you use it, right?
Yeah, just use it after Studio shit got all fucked up. That's why. You know, after they wrecked Studio, our little regular Studio in YouTube, and then, you know, you have to use proprietary shit from some other outfit that's all constituents to them to fucking make more money. Them fucking fucks.
I was pissed off and like when I saw that, and I was like, even when I went into Studio and it had changed the screen and the font, I was like, "What's this?" And it just has like,
"What's up, Mike DeVito?" There's
like,
Mike.
Hey, not much time. I see you guys are live, so I jumped the fucking ship here. Just to tell you, man, you called me up at the most fucked up time. I got all fun. What, you want me to dig up my plants and shit? I like all kinds of drama going on here.
Right.
And I got the powdery mildew again, and you know, and a bunch of other drama violations for fucking having just a bunch of shit, you know.
Right.
But I was out working, helping a friend. So I thought I'd see you online. I didn't want to hang up the phone. I'm glad you called me, man. I still got you. So I don't have. What are you doing? Smoking?
Yeah, we're just on a break. We're just talking shit. Just not about nothing. Just this.
I'll hang out 5 minutes. I'm gonna go grab a bong hit myself.
Do it, brother.
You guys continue talking, man. I'm just hanging. All right. Hey.
We're just talking about you too. We're talking about how talented you are, brother.
Yeah.
With your music.
I got a lot of free shit today. You know, like all kinds of tools. Someone's house got condemned down the road, so I'm just in there free for all and whatever the hell we wanted.
Hell yeah, that's smart, man.
Yeah.
Okay, what you smoking, Morgan?
This is the Jesus OG.
The Jesus OG.
Hallelujah.
Hail Mary, full of grace. Put it in your face.
It's good. You'll see me, and my doobies will be a little bit fatter, right? But look at this one. It's just a regular doobie, right. And I'm not sitting here heaving on it either because it's rather potent.
Right.
Yeah, this bitch killer, man. Too. I roll them, but my
Jesus OG.
You got tons of weed. You can roll them fat, but you don't really need to. The weed's
he said
good.
He usually only smokes it on Sunday, but he's gonna change it up because of the holidays fucked everything up.
And then,
what time is it really?
The Tutti Frutti that I've got is excellent as well.
I think it's Sunday. Every day the sun comes out.
Right.
Yeah, no, I really did well with that comment this morning on the Disney Channel. Like, I'm at the parks every morning, and I said something about that, about the sun rising. I waxed poetic though about something about Zeus and Zion's the light of Zion rises to greet the new king of the new morning, the sun, and it was beautiful. Yeah, something. Yeah, the new sun. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
No protocols or procedure needed. No protocols.
Yeah, hey Morgan.
Zion like horizon.
Did you get over to Mike's house and drop some of that acid, brother?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, it's still here.
It was wonderful. It was really wonderful. I'm glad I'm thinking of that. We were watching the sunrise, actually. Me and about 100 other people, human beings.
Tripping.
The sunrise together.
Yeah, all tripping.
With an alligator there and everything, splashing around.
Oh, an alligator. Wow.
Yeah, man. We were down in Florida. It's the same time in Florida as it is here, and always the same weather. It's an anomaly because it's a coast and it's on some kind of a thing, but it will all 99% of the time. What it is in Orlando, it is right here in Southern Ontario.
I've never been to Florida. So people I know go to Florida, and my family has property in Florida, and they go there every winter, but I've never been there.
Right.
Yeah, snowbird they call that if you go every year. Like you.
Yeah.
What part of Florida too? There's West Coast, East Coast, South Florida, North. Very different.
Every state. Yeah.
Just a 15-degree difference from like friggin' Ocala to like Miami and shit.
That's the thing. I've been to.
If I went, it would be just to look at red brick buildings and shit, you know.
Yeah.
You know, maybe get high. See, they got a good.
St. Augustine. St. Augustine got a lot of that shit. It's really old city. It's really fucking old.
Hey, today I looked at a lot of old insane asylums, you know, that are abandoned today. And you know why they're abandoned? Because who's going to lay claim that, oh, we built this in this year and all this horse shit? Man, some of them buildings I looked at today, my God, if I had cash, I would hire Jerry full time. Every fucking building I would see, I would have him go there, assess fucking about how old it is.
Condemn it, and we'll buy the condemned building. Fuck it. We'll
yeah. Oh, you know, they say
we'll buy it on pennies on a dollar.
1849 it was built, and you look at it, an 1849 image, it looks like it was fucking 1,000 years old then.
It is 1,000. More.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what?
Every building here.
The more I look at this world, it sometimes makes you wonder, because I read the Bible, and if you look at this world and you look at that narrative, you'd almost think that the 1,000-year reign of Christ already happened, because he was this great architect, right? He was this great builder, and there was great shit everywhere. And you know, what are we? The people that failed and we got left behind, and we just go through this recycle until we get it right? What? It really makes me wonder, man. I used to think I know some shit,
like
but
the
more I know, the less I know.
Right.
Right place.
The more you know, the less you realize you don't know is right.
Yeah, exactly, man. That's a good way of putting it.
I won't even. There's no discussion to have that doesn't begin with people sitting down going, I'm going to listen to you, and you're going to listen to me. Right. Otherwise, there is no actual communication going on. There's just one guy talking to himself to hear his own ideas, and the other guy happens to be in the same room.
You go into the top geology and archaeology professor college, and you tell everybody every rock and stone, the precursor to that rock and stone was a fucking red brick, motherfucker. They'll fucking want to hang you. They'll think you want to correct your ass.
Right.
They'll want to. And these people are in them positions, no matter how much evidence, they don't want to see it.
They're seen, man, and you are no longer a part of it if you say that. It's like, our scene, get out of it. Why? Because you brought the wrong narrative.
Dude, listen, all that bullshit at that Mudfossil University, all of that shit is all melted. It all came from fucking red bricks. Every fucking thing did. Right?
Right. Yeah.
Every fucking goddamn. And these people carve, no, they're concrete molds, you dope. They didn't sit there and carve. That's the same as that. It's like copy and paste. That's a fucking concrete mold. They're all stacked in. You see it? They're fucking the simply easiest way is the most Occam's razor. They fucking just want to complicate, spin you around, fucking just all kinds of like Tesla said. They'll invent all these shits to fucking all these theories and fucking equations and fucking for something that doesn't even exist. You can always get mad for that shit, right? Come on.
Yeah.
They're so called out. They're so done. They don't have an answer for anything.
No.
Now, everything's heliocentric, so it's all a lie. Everything. Yeah. They don't have a leg to stand on. They can't even make a meme that makes sense.
No,
Did you ever see a globe meme that ever fucking counteracted the flat earth with any kind of power?
Right. Take their minds and string them out on that. And if they're still hanging on by then and giving us money and paying into these student loans,
you're stealing our money, man.
Because you're going to listen then too now, because you're indoctrinated. Even if you don't know what's going on, you now know I push this button and I get the cheese or the thing that I need. So you keep pushing the button at that point, and that's all they've taught you, and damn well.
Right.
And anytime that you start questioning or doing anything and walking off the path, all you know is things get real scary. Because that's how they've created life.
It's going to happen to everybody. Just like you won't take the vaccine, that's how they're treating you.
Because it's exactly, and they're right in the story.
Right. The best thing right now are the people who didn't take the vaccine, because they're going to be the only ones that are not in all of this craziness. Because we're just going to be looking at these motherfuckers. We knew there wasn't even a virus at event 201. I was warning everybody this shit was coming down.
If I come up to you and tell you for a week, or actually scream, stop drinking this. It's got stupid juice in it, and it will make you stupid. Then I show you examples of people that you know that you respect even, that used to be intelligent, now can't make any sense at all. It can't all be a conspiracy, but whatever, maybe.
Right.
No, you can't be smarter than him because he's got a college degree with four PhDs and everything, and you will not fucking. He'll leave, or you'll leave, or there'll be or they'll. You can feel it.
I think brilliant is that when he's brushing his teeth in the morning, if he's brushing it with baking soda, I might go to the guy's class and sit in on it just in the back to hear what he's saying. Because if he's brushing his teeth with fluoride, bud, I don't want to hear what's coming out of your mouth.
Right. And they're on Prozac, too. That's
you know what? I'm going to tell you guys something since you talked about it. Here, listen to this. This is important. Hold up. Listen to this. You're talking about teeth. I got some real nice teeth. And I'm going to tell you what the problem is with these dumbasses in America. Okay? Let me tell you something. You'll never have to visit a dentist. You'll never have to do nothing. Now, look at this girl here. Yeah, nice, right? Let me tell you, these dumbasses forgot this. Go get it. And what will say on it? It will say toothpaste. Hey, you dumbasses, you got more than one tooth in your head. Why aren't you brushing your teeth with toothpaste?
Because the person who invented the toothbrush only had one tooth. Everywhere else, it's called a toothbrush.
My toothbrush told me.
Right, if you have a toothbrush, you're a dumbass. Morgan, see, because you should have a toothpaste.
Sugar is poison. Toothbrush. Don't you think another thought in your mind about it for a second, son? And
sugar.
I trust the man. I trust the man. That was at the first appointment when I started saying something about something out of my mouth from my brain. He wanted to tell me the absolute truth, so there was no mistake in our relationship between me and him. He goes, Morgan, refined sugar's poison, son.
It's crystal fucking chemical, man.
Right? They call it the white devil. You know, that's the
like
real
crystal
white
meth,
devil.
but
It
it's
kills more
fucking
people than you realize.
I knew what he meant.
What they say? They say chocolate. If you eat too much chocolate, they say the same kind of chemical explosion happens in your head from cocaine.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could have a good rush like that because I haven't had a stimulant rush in,
you know
5 years.
Back in Scotland, even, and during the World's Fair in 1800s, they were selling shit called Sanita's oil that you inhaled, right?
Oh, they had everything.
It's the weirdest shit, man. You know, and
really?
I've been trying to research and like, what was the Sanita's oil? And you know what I think it was? I think it was opium. I think that's because a lot of opium shit was going on.
Well, they put chloroform. They mixed chloroform with ether, and then they put a little bit of opium in with it, and then that shit travels with it. It carries
you're so smart, man. That's why I asked. That's why I mentioned it, because I know you know shit about that.
That becomes a carrier.
But I have one of my videos in Scotland where they're snorting that shit, and in San Francisco. They had signs, and the guy was pulling around a fucking trolley with the horse. That's a real joke there.
Heroin and fucking snake oil and shit.
He didn't pay his electric bill, so he fucking can't get on the track. So he's got the horse pulling around his tram, you know.
A black car heroin speed.
Right.
Red brick melted world. We even fucking inherited that. We didn't fucking build that. We just engineered it. You know, we were pulling them around with horses at first.
I hear music.
All right, Morgan, kick us out a tune, brother.
Yeah.
All right, I got to go in a little bit, but.
Now I'm going to do some sativa now. Let's see if we can see what's going on here. There it is right here. All righty.
What you got going there? Oh, you rolling one?
Some blueberry. Try that now. Hey, those buds on my plant are twice as big as they were like yesterday.
Nice. That's nice, brother. Yeah, you know what I told you, just like when I talked to you last time, I did some trimming for a friend of mine, and I trimmed all the fan leaves off and everything. And she has white mildew too, and I was over there yesterday for the day partying, and they look.
You gotta buy that fungicide.
Overnight, they got bigger, so I know what you mean because we live in the same region here, so he's getting the same kind of weather that we're getting, basically, you know.
Yeah, my friend down the road, he's got his plants are about 2 weeks ahead of mine, and he's got a tent out in his backyard. They don't even have any light. He's afraid. I was like, dude, you gotta stop being afraid because you're making me afraid. You're fucking about it, but there is no law anymore. They stole the election. You kidding me?
Hey,
can I
say something? I don't know if Ben Porter's still watching, but Ben Porter, do you know who Ben Porter is?
I know Cole Porter.
Well, anyway, guy Ben Porter, he works for the golf course industry in the world, right? He's somewhere in the UP, right? Or maybe not in the UP, but upper Michigan somewhere. He made a comment. He called us all bigots. And I thought to myself, I didn't make a remark, you know, but if you know what the word bigot means, it's a person that is obstinately or unreasonably attached to a belief, opinion, or a faction, especially one who is prejudiced against or toward a person or people on the basis of the membership of a particular group. See, I guess I am a bigot then. You know what? I am a bigot because all these secret societies and all these groups, it's all fake nonsense. Jews. So I guess I am a bigot, huh?
Me too. All these fake Zionist Jews, man, give all the real Jews a bad name. Just from Israel.
So I'm a bigot. Well, guess what? I'm going to get a T-shirt that says I'm a bigot, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm a bigot. Bigot.
I'm a red brick bigot. Fuck yeah, that's it. I'm a red brick bigot. Hell yeah, all the mountains are melted buildings. Yo, Eli Buchanan's in the house. What's up, Eli?
You're gonna blow my hip, man. Stop making me laugh. Trying to hold it in.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't think you meant no harm. I'm taking it as good there, man. I'm a bigot. We learn from one another. I probably wouldn't have realized I'm a bigot until you pointed it out. So thanks.
Let's break down the word etymologically. By God, the two-minded. What is it?
We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out, man. Earlier I was talking about the insane asylums. In the beginning of this, I got some stuff about insane asylums.
Yeah, they put people like us. All the woke people, all the people that were awake, all the truth is got put in the insane asylum.
Yeah, you know right, exactly.
They put us that told me all the flat earthers. They made him criminally insane and put him on Thorazine and they gave him fucking shots and they fucking killed him too.
Right.
And then it got so bad. Then that fucking disease, you know, that, what do you call it? That fucking lung disease.
All right, well,
wiped out everything.
Eli Buchanan just woke up in New Zealand, so he started to stay out.
Yeah, TP fucked everyone off after that, too. So they turned them all to fucking
Hollywood, so he'd be famous.
They were burning bodies, man.
It's 420 here. It ain't that funny that Eli Buchanan wakes up in New Zealand and it's 420 here. Hey,
he 422.
Don't he?
I just got back at 322, and now it's 422.
Yeah, you know what? I just burned a little one. But I got these roaches, man. I'm gonna fucking burn another joint, man. Fuck it.
Yeah, I got roaches.
Finish my coffee. Morgan's gonna kick us out of tune, so I'm gonna be quiet so we can hear it. I'll be right back, folks.
All right.
Wow, man. Got more shit happening there. Sorry to hear that, man. sorry to hear that, man. I wish there was something I could do, man. Send Captain America and go get them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Yeah, Jerry's live streaming now. And Derek Spartan Red, he's been live streaming too. I could jump into
I watch him. I watched him the other day.
Does he let you jump into the stream?
No, and I didn't crack either. Nope, I just make a comment and say hello. Keep telling the Red Brick story. They're doing good. They don't need my dumb ass there. You know?
Right.
You know, they see something that's worthy to present of a video I make or something, and they want to talk about that's cool. That's what we're all supposed to be doing, working as a team, using each other's shit to make a point. I drive a lot of people. I always mention them two guys. You know, I had my little, you know, we all go through shit as we develop. You know, just think, if you really look at it, I'm like a fucking 6-year-old. You know what I mean? In this world, walking around. So I can't half the past I know is crap. It just lies, you know. Not the stuff that I learned, you know, how to do things and stuff like that. I'm talking about the academia and the nonsense, and that's all horse shit. So I got to reteach myself what really went down, you know. Yeah, let your hair down, brother.
I look like that.
You throw a fucking hat on, brother.
I look like fucking Einstein or whatever. That professor in
youngsters, man. You think get the skateboard? See there? Get the skateboard out. Let's fucking boogie.
Let me see. I don't know if I have my I got my headbands and shit. My Indian headbands. I forgot where I put them all on.
Oh, I got a lot of hats. I'm a hat guy. I'm not wearing one today right now, but I had one on earlier. But I wear a hat almost all the time.
I cut all my hair off because it was color, remember? I colored my hair brown last year. 2 years ago, my hair was fucking, I looked like fucking 40 years young at 30 years younger.
Right.
And I told I was with my son, he's fucking, I was getting proof that he wasn't. I can't grow a beard, he can.
You can't grow a beard?
I can grow a mustache and a goatee, but I can't, I got no pork chops here. No, I can't connect no beard, you know? Yeah, man, my fucking hair is pretty white now, huh? I think there's a little black around here.
Did you see that? This guy Eli Buchanan, man, did you see his comment in the comment section? He said, my mate's son's been put in a mental home.
No.
My mate's land.
They want his land.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I know. I went to the gym this morning. Spanish Fitness, man, like at about 8 o'clock. I haven't gone
Sorry
since.
about that, Eli.
I went on Friday, man. That's 3 days off, man. I was off for 3 fucking days. I should have went yesterday, but I'm like, I gotta want to smoke a bowl or I gotta go to the gym, you know? If I smoke a bowl, that's it. I'm done, you know?
Right.
But 4 years ago, I was taking like 30 milligrams. They would give me 30 milligrams. They would give me 30 milligram fucking Adderalls, the orange ones.
What?
Adderalls. I was getting 60 of them and 30 Addams or 30 Xanaxes or Clonopins, whatever I wanted, you know? So that's fucking insane. So get that.
Fuck that shit. I don't mess with none of that shit, bro.
No, that was
one time I dated this broad. She was she worked in the ER room. She was a nurse, right? Yeah. And I'd close this bar every night because I worked in a plastics factory at the time. And she met me at the bar and she says, "You want a Xanax?" And I go, "What the fuck is a Xanax?"
Yeah, those things.
She said it's like drinking a beer, 2 beers. So I said, "All right, give me 2 of them." She gave me 2 of them. I took 2 of them. Hey, I drove into a party shop.
Wow.
Okay.
Dude, that's crazy. You only needed to take a half of one. That was it. My girl was an
I never
asshole.
did another one ever again in my life because the next day I was like fucking buzzed like for half the day.
I know you couldn't get out of bed. It felt like shit.
No,
That's
yeah,
why I
because I
don't
had to do shit, so I'm responsible. So I get up and try to function that way after all that night of shit, man. I made it through the day, but it wasn't a nice day.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm fucking having to wear glasses now. So I had perfect vision my whole life. 2020, 2010. I could see in the fucking dark really good. Even when I did acid, I could see for fucking ever, man. I'm telling you. I could see a fly on the street fucking 500 yards
Right.
away.
My long distance vision is still really good. I just can't read shit real, I have to get close. Like, look, I got glasses on right now. I got glass on. If I take them off, it's just a blurry fucking squiggly lines I can make out a little bit if I focus. But if I put them on at this distance, it's clear.
Right, me too. Look at it. Oh. It looks like the sun's on me, but it's not. That's the light up here. I mean, the sun's coming through the back window there. Plants are getting bigger.
For the day.
My plants are even getting. My plant got bigger and taller too, and the buds got bigger. Not many fan leaves are coming out.
Okay, you know what? Here's what some people do. Like, that like
I hit it with bone meal.
Like if you got like about 4 more weeks to go, you got at least 4 more weeks to go, right?
Yeah.
So the next feeding, you feed them. Make your water and put some molasses in it.
I did already.
Let them get a nice drink of molasses and watch them. Now watch it just go boom.
I know. I've done that already. I
made one of worm castings and molasses.
Yep. That's great.
And just distilled water. And man, they just went. But this was in an inside environment. It wasn't outside.
Right.
But they'll do just as good outside. You know what I mean? Especially if they get a drink when they're thirsty. Wait till they're real thirsty to give them that nutrient. Man, they'll just kick ass. Because if it's rained before and then you give them that shit, you waste most of it,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they won't get a chance to drink it before,
I think it still stays in the dirt, no?
Well, it depends on, what's going on and what your soil's like. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're in good soil because I seen around you is big oak trees. So if you ever want to be a grower outdoors, wherever you see oak trees, plant around there. But just go where there's sun opening. You'll kick ass anytime.
Really?
You're a guerrilla grower and you grow around oak trees.
They like oak.
They love that soil the same as the oak tree.
That's good.
If you could find like outside water sources, just get that burlap bag sacks.
I got him.
And cut you a path of burlap sack, like I'd cut down and have my burlap sack go all the way down to the water. Man, sometimes that root system would find it all the way down to the bottom. You'd shit your pants. You go, wow, that root system went like fucking half mile and shit. What the fuck?
Right.
How? It did. Finding that source. Well, I know a cat who's been cloning off one plant for about 18 years and it's still alive.
Really?
And it looks crazy. It looks old.
Wow.
So big old gnarly fucking trunk on it.
Really?
Her. She's had so many babies.
Wow. She's a crone. It's
just he says it's her the phenome type. He says I'll never get it again, so she's gonna stay alive long as she can, and he's been doing a good job at it,
What kind of plant is it? What's the name of it? Regular weed?
Huh?
What kind of weed is it?
Oh, it's like a hybrid.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I forget what strain he said it was.
But I know it's a hybrid. It's a mix of something. It's got a skunk in it, though. It's got the skunk of White Widow on one line and maybe the perps on the other. I don't know. I've been out of I stopped getting my medical card and all that. So I've been out of the game because I used to run around and, do a little work for people who had shit going. And, sometimes I'd make some good money in a day, $5,000 in a day.
Wow. Yeah.
Just hustling pot, you know what I mean? Picking it up like the guy that I worked for, he would pay, like if I knew you, anybody I'd meet, this is my line I'd give to you. Hey, you got your marijuana license? And they'd say no. And I'd say, why not? And a lot of time people say they can't afford it. And I say, I'll tell you what, I'll buy your marijuana license and I'll be your grower for you. I'll give you $150 a month or an ounce of pot a month and be your grower. We'd go buy their cars and he'd grow for those people. This guy had 100 acres of land and he already was a multimillionaire. He's already got $100 million, so he could just playing around shit that he does, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like his hobby shit, but he still makes money off his hobby, you know what I mean? Yep. He just loves growing bud. I told you, that's the guy who only smokes weed. He just likes smoking marijuana and selling it and growing it. He says, I'm addicted to growing it. He said, I can always tell if I'm doing good because I smoke the keef. And I get a good buzz out. I know it's good. And I told him, I said, sir, and I didn't agree with a lot of shit that he did, but I agreed with what he grew, some really good pot. I told him, you have the best pot I ever smoked in my life.
Yeah.
It's the truth. I ain't never smoked no better bud than. And I smoked government shit, that was in test tubes and shit that you had to break to get. It wasn't as good as the shit that I smoked from them,
Wow.
It was some Kona. It was called Kona something with serial numbers on it.
Kona Gold or something?
My real father in Oxnard, California had a case of those. And they're little big old test tubes about this big. And it's real fluffy bud in it. One bud in the test tube sealed at both ends. You had to break it to get inside of it.
Wow.
Hey, yeah, like red hairs, gray hairs, white hairs, really fluffy, man. I would just pick some off, put it in one toke, make a hit, get a good buzz. 1 gram would last me a couple of days. That was in the 80s when you paid $10 a gram for the shit.
80s?
Yep, $10 a gram. I'd go pick up a quarter pound for cheap and sell grams all day and make a boatload of money. Joints too. I picked up one time a quarter pound of some Mexican. It was pretty good. I rolled it all up in joints and sold it that day.
Wow.
Bucket joint.
I used to make money on that too. I used to roll pinners in fucking.
Hey, when I was 13 years old, I thought I was going to be a marijuana dealer growing up because I made more money than my dad and he worked for GM. I would go to the pole at school in the morning. I have a sack of joints rolled, and in
high school,
period, I'm counting 127 joints around in the morning. I'd sell between 100 and 150 joints just in the morning.
The whole school.
That's junior high school. Okay.
7th and 8th grade.
Yep.
You get home run, 125 bucks, a lot of money. You go out and buy a big
the teacher would come. He'd say, "Where'd you get all that money from?" I'm sitting there counting my money on the desk. I said, "My mom gave it to me for lunch money."
Yeah, right. The toilet bowl. I just hocked up a fucking brutal gerber. It was nasty.
Oh, yeah. That's good. That bud's working then. It's doing its job. Get some chemtrails out of you.
Yeah.
It breaks all the. We're sounding good there, Morgan. Man, kick it out. I want to get the drums out.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that teacher caught me one time. He said, "You smell like marijuana. I'm going to call your parents." I said, "Go ahead. My dad gave me the bud. He never called."
my dad.
He never called switch.
I never had no trouble.
I was an actor back then. See, man, they bought it too, the dumbasses. And they were teaching me bullshit anyway. Next time I teach you about Christopher Columbus. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hey, shouldn't we get reparations if we could prove that they taught us the nothing bullshit narrative, at least a chunk of it back, so we could re-educate ourselves or build us a red brick house? You know, they tricked us, man. We're supposed to be building our house out of red bricks, not sticks. The Three Little Pigs would tell us that, right? Are we smarter than Three Little Pigs? Well, one little pig's smarter than us. A little pig smarter than all of us. He had a red brick building. And you know what? The big bad wolf come to fucking huff and puff and blow his house down. And the motherfucker didn't blow it down because it was made out of red bricks, man.
The X Factor.
His neighbor's house is made out of sticks, is fucking leveled everywhere, and they're laughing. All the red brick people, man. We need to fucking build some red bricks for fucking people. You know what I mean? We're gonna take over our red brick world. That's what we need to do, folks. Let's usher in this new year. You know, hey, if 2 or more people pray about something that's supposed to happen, well, let's pray about this. God, get these people who've been deceiving us and get the people together to get our red brick world back. There it is. Amen. We had church today, fellas. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey guys, I gotta get going to. I'll be going to my doctor's. I'll be back.
Well, nice jamming, brother.
5 minutes,
I appreciate
man.
you kicking it. That was nice. Gave a good
All right,
vibration.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks guys. I had a good time. Thank you very much. Last time you were playing, so I was trying to play this time. All right, peace out.
Thanks for your time.
Good seeing you, Mike.
Hey, Tristan, I told you to email me, brother. You got my email address. Email me, man. We'll kick it, man.
You want? If you give it like post me, drop it off.
All right. I left it in your comment section, but now your comment sections are closed, bro.
They should be open, man. Now.
Well, there's Eli Buchanan saying goodbye to you.
All right, yeah. That was yep.
That was Tristan saying bye. He's gone now. All right, that was cool. He's a good soul, man.
Yeah, Ontario, right? I'm more close to Montreal, I guess I'm closer to.
Right.
You're near Canada too.
Yeah, I'm in like real close to Detroit. So I could get to Detroit in about an hour.
Wow.
Less than that.
Do they sell drugs over there or what?
What, they sell marijuana and stuff here?
And
all over.
They sell drugs in Detroit? Hardcore?
Oh, and you know what? It's terrible, man. It's terrible what people who allow. You know what it is?
They don't have meth or anything, right?
Same thing. There's too many of the red brick past there. So look, you know what? The news gives you a narrative that people don't want to visit these places no more and don't visit, and they can't. And then when they hear people like you and me talking about all the buildings are inherited and taken over, and they gave us a narrative lie, they're not going to see these places. So they just get the impression that everything's okay and your government's all fine and the narrative they give us is fine, and it's not. So if people could travel more, soon as the red brick community came out, they really seemed like they stepped up scrubbing shit at every level more. Because just like I say, a year ago, I was looking up some insane asylums, and I went back to some old history, and I looked, and now today you go to that same website, and image can't be displayed, image unavailable, image unavailable, image unavailable.
Yeah.
You know, all over the place, same thing. You know, all bunch of truthers, all videos gone, and their channels are gone on YouTube that I first followed like One cat,
Yeah,
his
me
name
too.
was Casey's dad. Okay? That's what the guy's handle was. He had the most comprehensive, easy to understand information that he obtained about way early on about 9/11 that just blew my mind back. And I'll say this, it was right after when I first discovered him, was years back. But my father, who's ex-military, who's dead today, who I used to not believe, brother. I used to not believe half the shit my dad told me. I thought he was fucking insane. But one day he called me and he says, Bob, I'm going to tell you something so you're going to start believing me. He says, I'm going to tell you something that's going to happen in the news, and I'm going to tell you why they're doing it. He said, what's going to happen in the news is you're going to hear about a crazy man that he's never had a record before in his life. MIT student. He said he's going to go crazy in the theater. He's going to go crazy in the theater during a television or a movie about Batman or something, right? Joker or something like that. And I go, oh yeah, is that right? I said, okay, I'll be looking for it. Well, sure enough, it was in the news. It was exactly like my dad said to me, with that guy who, was the guy who shot up those people in the theater.
Or Bataclan?
See, after that, I started rethinking what my dad told me and the shit he's seen. And he's seen 2 wars, Vietnam and Korea. He'll tell you what they were about. And he'll conclude what they're about is destroying the past. And just like today, all the miners, where are they at? Where are all the miners of the world? Digging up a fucking red brick building somewhere and fucking cheating us out of our past some more. See? And they're getting rich on it. And they're telling us they're
mountains. Gold out of them buildings.
They're telling us they're mountains. Hey, Native Americans talk about the grandfathers that are carved on the rocks before they fucking give you a narrative of they're the fucking presidents. See?
Right.
And why weren't we educated in school that there was 6 presidents or 8 presidents before the United States even started? 8 of them. How about the first one was in reign for 62 years? When there was glorious buildings all fucking over here.
Indian kings like Chief Joseph and all those dudes.
Yep. They were some of them people were very wise, and I believe they were utilizing those buildings, and we've been cheated out of all kind of shit. It's unbelievable.
I know, it's crazy, man. At least
I discovered one thing today, that I'm a bigot.
You're a bigot?
I'm a bigot. Yeah, man. I'm a red brick bigot. Can't you dig it? Hey, write that a song. I'm a red brick. Do it, dude. Get us a song going. Red brick bigot. I'm a red brick bigot. Can you fucking dig it? Yeah.
I got the old Fender Rhodes on. That's just piano.
I'm gonna tell you, gonna hear a little lick, a little red brick lick. Come on now, we're gonna hear a little lick. Oh yeah, that red brick lick. There we go. There we go. It's time to start the show. For Red Brick World, don't you know it's a melted show? But do that. the red brick people. Right. We got a red brick people in the house. Can you say amen?
Amen.
Amen to the red brick woman in the red dress on. Huh? She's cooking chicken, folks. Right. My friend Mike Jones live. Had the red brick flow. But my girl said it's time for me to go. Said I gotta cook the chicken. What's going down?
$16, Walmart. Just keep the rhythm going.
Nice.
Back to the one guard, the one, the four, back to the one, the 5, therefore, the 1, 6, 2, 5. Go 1. Now what do you do a turnaround?
You turn the stone. Keep going, brother.
Do the same thing over there. Back to the 1.
Yeah. Nice, bro.
Yeah.
I like that. That was cool. That was cool.
I was fucking off. That was all in G shit. I got my harmonica. That's because I got C harmonica here. So if I play G blues, that thing wails with the C harmonica.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Was it say on there C, or you just know it's a C?
Oh, no. I think I bought it because I needed it for like Billy Joel, the Piano Man.
Would it say on it? Would it say on it somewhere? If
Yeah, it's got a C on it too. I'm sure of it.
Well,
yeah, they all say what it is. C, F, G. You know, you usually got those are your common ones.
Well, this one don't tell you. This one I got right in my hand. Don't tell me what it is. It just says it's a.
Just play the note on it, and I'll tell you what it is.
They say it's a blues harp.
What? Yeah, play it. Play the note. Play the first chord on it. Yeah, you're in C, man. You're in C. You could do Piano Man. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You go blow in and out while you're doing it, sliding up.
I can't do that, bro.
It's like it comes automatically. All you got to do is blow into it, and you figure it out in like 3 seconds. That's how easy it is.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know that shit. That's good, brother. It's good to have you.
But I play, with that harmonica, you can play blues. Watch. All blues. Doing some Miles Davis and shit. Mr. G Blues.
Nice. Nice.
There he goes there. Oh, when it goes to E flat, the 5 chord, it goes down 5 sharp, back down to the 5.
All right, brother.
We already built that house out there. He's finishing all the touches up on it out there. I can hear him banging. We
Nice.
got the windows on and everything. And the nuggets are about the size of marbles right now. So you getting ready to go? You taking off?
Yeah, I got to go cook the chicken, brother.
All right, go ahead. Go cook the chicken, man. I'll catch you later. You can call me up again,
All right, brother.
Whenever, all right?
All right, brother. Good seeing you. Nice hearing you. And that's good. I'm going to take this end of the broadcast. Peace,
Take
brother.
care. All right, Bob. Have a good one. You too.
You too.
All right.